Thank God I'm black. I won't take it back. I'm proud to be black. Dipped in gold. Black. Kissed by the sun. Black. Melanin field. Black. The chosen one. Black. Affix your crown. Black. You were born to lead. Black. Make us proud. Black. 'Cause you're royalty black. Thank God I'm black. I won't take it back. I'm proud to be black.
Good morning, it is your girl Miss Books to you. Today is day 6 of the quote of the day, and this is actually a quote, and it is from Dr. Maya Angelou. It says, forgiveness. It is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself to forgive. Forgive everybody. You are relieved of carrying that burden of resentment. You really are lighter. You feel lighter. You just drop that. So I'm gonna speak on forgiveness, Jesus, because my it's a touchy subject for me. I have, and my view is a lot different because I talk to my mama, my sister, because listen, your girl would hold a grudge, okay? I would hold a grudge. Call me Oscar, call me the Grinch, but I would hold a grudge. Now, as I grow older, I understand what they mean when they say that you are supposed to forgive. Because I do, in fact, find myself, because this is my mother, we grew up in the church, so she says, you know, Carla, I don't understand how you don't like to forgive, and you do stuff that you need to be forgiven or pardoned. That's what the old people say. You need to be pardoned of. So you need to be forgiven of. So why would you not want to forgive somebody when you want somebody to forgive you? And I was like, you know what, that does make sense. Now, on my end is, and this is to each his own, because I actually have a video that says, I forgive you, I just don't with you. And that's my stance, y'all. That is really my stance. Oh, wait. This lady going like 2 miles an hour in front of me, but once she moves, y'all can probably see me. Y'all can see me now. So I do forgive a person, but in my mind, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to no seatbelt, remember. And my patience used to be, it was just like you mess up one time and then that's it for me. But mine is a little bit better now. It's increased to 2. It's not the 3 strikes, y'all, but it is the 2. You have 2 times to show me. And there's another thing. We can revert back to, I forgot what day it was, but if a person shows you who they are, believe them. I'm pretty much the same person all the time, okay? I just had a conversation with a supervisor about this. I'm pretty much the same person all the time. Now, if I'm having an off day, a bad day, I'm not feeling like, you know, the clown and laughing Carla, and it's one of those days for me, you know, I have been told to tell people, like, listen, this is not a good day for me. So, you know, you might don't expect for me to, you know, be joking, and because it's just not a good day, and everybody have a bad day, and like the therapist say, you are entitled to your days. You're gonna have great days, you're gonna have bad days. It's just about, and I guess that goes to communication as well, communicating what's going on. So my thing, which also intertwines into forgiveness as well, if I communicate that you are doing something that is either offensive, I don't like it, I feel like as a person that's in my life, it doesn't have to be a relationship, well, relationship regardless, but it doesn't, just a person in my life. It could be a spouse, it could be a family member, it can be a co-worker. I'm a to much is given, much is required type person. Now I do know that everybody, they don't share that same I guess, ideology when it comes to people, but I'm not going to treat a person like I would not want to be treated. I would not talk to you at all versus just treating you bad or treating you nasty. That's not me. So I disengage. I'm a great disengager. I will shut down. Listen, you can call me lockdown because I will shut down. But in the forgiveness thing, I allow 2 chances now. It used to be 1, but it's 2 now. I've increased. I think that's growth. It's a smidge of growth. But I feel like if I tell you you're doing something and it bothers me and you don't change it, that means you don't care. And sometimes, and you know what, it doesn't always mean that you don't care. Some people are just incapable of certain things. And most of the time, it's the way that they're reared. If I have learned nothing else in these last years, the way you are reared, and people talk about Steve Harvey, but listen, some of the stuff that's in that book, I mean, I'm not saying all of it is true, but a lot of the stuff that's in that book is true. And when they tell you, watch how a person treats their family members, their friends. Now, listen, I have some cuckoo family members, and it's at a distance, okay? But still, Jesus, yeah, it's at a distance. But still, you know, there still is a certain amount of respect for them. Before I disrespect you, I'm just going, you know. So you do have to learn to forgive because of how people are raised, because everybody is not raised like you. At one of my jobs, they will not speak to you. They will walk around you constantly and not say a word to you, but they will ask you, hey, can you do this, this, and this? Understand, I'm going to tell you like my daddy said, you going to need me before I need you. And that's my premise. So you can't walk around people and then expect them to go above and beyond. That's asinine. If you're treating a person with respect, they probably will see something before you see it and just do it. But people don't process it like that. We live in a very selfish world, and I learned that more and more with, you know, just being around people. It's crazy. But forgiveness, yes, you should forgive because you want others to forgive you. But I feel like everybody has their gauge in forgiveness. Whatever your gauge is, let that gauge be it. Tell the people what's your gauge, and that's it. Only thing that they can do is 1 or 2 things, like my daddy say. You either love it or you hate it. You talk to me or you don't. Either way, I made money on both days. So, I want you guys to enjoy this Sunday. Have a great day. Love you. I'm in a great mood. I'm in a fantastic mood. And nobody today is going to stand in the way of that. And in my Vernon Roger voice, I guarantee you that. And I don't have on lipstick today, y'all. You know, can't win them all. Have a nice day.